Alright, so today I'm back, and today we shall be looking at Transformers, a re-review, Transformers Reveal the Shield Wreck-Gar. And as you can see, he also has Junkheap from the Generations line in there as well. So, I just wanted to start off with Junkheap riding him because that's probably one of the cooler action features that this mold has, is the fact that you can get multiple of them and get them riding each other, and it looks pretty cool. I really dig that. It's a lot of fun, really. I kind of wish the Junkheap and Wreck-Gars were still out. I'd buy more of them. So I could get, I'd at least buy 2 more so I can get Wreck-Gar riding Junkheap sitting next to him. I think that'd be kind of cool. So, but, yeah, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty awesome. Getting him out of the way. And they both, and like I said, they both can ride each other, so. Same mold, but right here, this little hip joint right here, slots into the seat right there. I'll set him off to the side. So we can stand properly. He's off to the side, and we shall focus on Wreck-Gar here. Now, the first thing I really want to bitch about is that here's the handlebar. Now, my Junkheap has no handlebars because they've broken off. This is Wreck-Gar, and I was looking at him this morning, and I was like, man, I'm glad that Wreck-Gar's handlebars didn't break off. And then as soon as I said that, it came off. And see, there's this little piece. And because these things have to move in transformation, I can't just glue them back into place. So it's, you know, at first, you know, Junkheap lost one, and I was like, oh, yeah, makes him look more, you know, junky-ish. And then he lost the other one, and I was like, okay, that sucks. And now Wreck-Gar has lost another one. So, or he's lost one. So he's got one left. So hopefully that doesn't break off. But I mean, it's really getting stupid. So I don't think it's just me. I think it's the mold, because this is the third handlebar I've lost on 2 toys, so you know, be wary of that. But he does roll pretty well. He's got a little kickstand that folds up just like that. Rolls. I mean, yeah, looks pretty cool. Not quite like how G1 was supposed to be, but pretty close enough for me, I think. To transform him, what you want to do is you want to pull this piece right here off. This will fold up. You take one of the blades and you can just pinwheel that out. And that's his axe. Set that off to the side. Take this front piece here, lift it up. And then you can take these sections here, pull them out, like so. The wheel stays attached to this leg, so you just flip it around, and it just kind of pegs in like so. Flip out the foot. Send the leg down. Pull this leg straight down like this. And you, what you want to do is take this handlebar here and it kind of rotates in like so. And then you rotate the foot around like this. And that extended. I guess I'm wrong. Push the legs in together. And this has to extend. I guess that's right. I thought this leg extended. I'm sorry. Rotate the waist around. It's been a while since I transformed this guy, actually. Fold the arms around, and they just kind of peg in and peg in. Flip the hand forward. Flip the hand forward. Flip up the head. And there you go. You have Wreck-Gar with the really awesome looking head sculpt. Yeah, I think that looks a lot like Wreck-Gar should look. Pretty cool. I do really dig this mold. Like I said, it's fun. It's crazy because you can get him into those poses. He can hold his axe. You can take this wheel here, and it's just kind of pegged in to this back section here. Just pegs in right here. And you can take this wheel now and rotate it around and just kind of give him a shield-esque thing. But you can also pull this out, and it's on a smaller ball joint than it needs to be, just so that it can pull out without too much friction and damage caused. So, and then you can just peg this into his hand if you'd like. And now he's got sword and shield-esque type thing going on. Or he's getting ready to throw it at you. Pretty cool. I do really like it. As for, let's see, size comparison, here he is next to a Mountain Dew can, so you guys know what he looks like there. I'm just making fun of some other reviewers there. Sorry, that's a little uncalled for. Here he is next to the Seeker mold. And you can see he's about head taller. And here he is next to his mold counterpart. I mean, they're identical except the heads. They didn't do anything to like change up the body. They did a pretty good job of like painting the chest differently, so different items pop on different figures. So it really, they did a really good job on the painting of them. And here they are next to the Eye-Gear Seeker. So, all in all, for the mold, I really want to give him a high score because I really dig the figures. But posability. Head is on a ball joint, so it gets a good range of motion there. He's got a whole back section that's clear here, but the eyes are painted red, so you don't really get a whole lot of light piping there. Well, I guess it kind of works. Not that you guys can see that. Kind of works, but I mean, it would have been better if they had red light piping instead of painted red eyes. Shoulder is on a ball joint. When you move it out, it does like to unpop. There's a swivel at the bicep, bends at the elbow, hands do rotate. Waist rotates. Hips go up, down, in, out. There's a swivel, bends at the knee. This one bends pretty good. This one is not so good. Oh, there it is. There was an extension in there. It was kind of like folded up like this or something. And now I've got it so that it's all the way out. So yeah, it does bend a lot better than it did. So legs are a little kooky. That's all I could say is the legs are really, really kooky. Foot is on a ball joint, and there is a swivel in the toes. And he's got the rub symbol, so you can just rub that, and you can see he's an Autobot, which technically they're not Autobots, they're Junkions. I mean, I know they allied to the Autobots, but I don't think they were ever officially Autobots. So, like I said, I do want to give them a high score, but because they look great, they're fun to mess with. The fact that they can peg together is just an awesome feature. But there's a couple glaring problems with them. The transformation is kind of a pain in the ass. Getting them back into bike mode. The fact that the arms don't peg in all that well to the chest, so when you move them, you'll probably unpeg them. That's annoying. And the fact that of the two figures I have, I've lost 3 out of the 4 handlebars that just snapped right off. So with that being said, despite the fact that they are cool and fun, I'm going to give them a 6 out of 10. I know when I first reviewed them, I probably gave them a much better score. But at the time, I still had both his handlebars and one of his. So, like I said, I mean, as much as I like the figures, that it does, for me, I don't know if anybody else is having this problem. If you guys are, let me know so that we can get the word out. But it really kind of sucks that they're breaking off like that. So, that being said, I'm now going to... I'm now planning on getting the Unique Toys remold of their cycle as Wreck-Gar. I kind of want to get the cycle too, and use him as Wreck-Gar and use these as just standard Junkion troops, because Wreck-Gar really should be a Voyager. To be honest, he should. Because if you watch him in the movie, he stands just about up there with Ultra Magnus. Well, not quite Ultra Magnus, but he stands up there with Rodimus a lot. And they're about the same height. And it makes sense because he is the leader of his people. So, he'd be a leader-sized figure, like Megatron, Galvatron, Rodimus. So, I am planning on trying to pick one of them up. Since I'll get the Wreck-Gar, I don't know if I'll get the cycle. $200 on the same mold, that's going to be kind of crazy. But I'll probably get the Wreck-Gar just so he can lead these guys. So yeah, I guess that's really all there is there. I guess question of the day is if you guys have him, are any of you guys having handlebar problems, or is it just me? So yeah. Reveal the Shield, Wreck-Gar, and this one was Generations Junkheap. Like I said, both of them are pretty cool. I like both of them. I would definitely say if you're going to pick them up, get the Wreck-Gar because he's more necessary. And then get Junkheap. And then there was also a Scrap Heap in the Transformers United line, although I think he goes for insane costs right now on eBay. But if you can find him for a cheap price, because he's got another head sculpt and a completely different paint scheme, I would say definitely pick him up. I was surprised that some knockoff company hasn't gotten their hands on these things and just cranked out armies of them, because, quite frankly, different paint scheme and different head sculpt for each one. I'm sure there's a lot of collectors out there that would buy, unlimited supply of these guys. I mean, hell, I think it's Junkion Blacksmith, or Made in Japan, has made upgrade kits where you change out the heads, you can change out the wheels, you can change out the chest. I think there's like 5 or 6 different parts per upgrade kit, which, they make it look like, you can do one really good. But my first thought was, well, why don't you just do 5 with slight changes? And just have a whole bunch of slightly different ones instead of one really different one. But you could get so much. I mean, somebody can make so many of these things, and I know that they'll make money off of them. So, although it is very weird that he's got a peach face, like it's almost human. It's kind of creepy with the mustache and everything. It's just weird. Alright, I guess that's really all there is to these guys.